What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button down below. Join us on our handstand push-up journey. I recently managed to get 27 strict handstand push-ups. I'm trying to get to the goal of 50 strict handstand push-ups. Quite a difficult goal in mind, but definitely achievable for myself to do. And I'm just heading out to the gym now, so yeah, I'll see you guys at the gym. Okay guys, so we've just got to the gym. It is an awful day here in the UK. However, I am highly motivated to get going and get my session done. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the gym. Guys, when I've come to edit this video, I've had to redo the audio due to copyright infringement. The gym plays a lot of the mainstream pop music and sort of the dance music. So what I will do is have to do a voiceover for you guys. Just in this part of the video, I'm explaining about the conjugate method and my weightlifting strategy. I'm going to do a pause back squat for today's training session. So I think we start off with a warm-up set of 100 kilos and we move through the weights, having a 1 minute rest in between each set. So at this point, I'm explaining that I'm feeling really good with the weights. It's been a while since I've come back to the serious part of weightlifting. My progression is going really well, so I move on to the next weight. Again, here going into the conjugate method, explaining that if you don't know what the West Side Barbell is, go and check them out on Instagram, check them out on Facebook. Louis Simmons was the godfather of powerlifting and strength training for athletes, and obviously, as you've just seen there, I explained that I try and keep the rest as minimal as possible, between a minute to 90 seconds. But yeah, go and check out Westside Barbell's methodology and philosophy behind strength training and improving your strength. So with the session going well and everything feeling really good, you're now going to see the 130 kilo attempt. I think this one went quite smooth and I managed to get a successful pause and able to lock out at the top, so I was quite happy with that. I'm just explaining here that I'm going to move the weight up and that I'm jumping 10 kilos. I know a lot of people in the CrossFit world and in the comments are going to say you should jump that much, it's quite a large jump. But my legs are starting to feel the effects of the previous weights and they are starting to feel fatigued, so I do bear that in mind sometimes I do take the jump depending on how I feel. That's just the way things are. And bear in mind as well, I have done 140 kilos before. I know muscle memory is a very important thing to go by, but being in the past and doing this weight before, I thought, why not give this a go, see where it's at. It felt great on the way down, but yeah, getting out of that hole, couldn't stand the weight up, so I thought I'd decide to leave that there and do some back off sets. So I'm just explaining at this point in the video that I'm dropping the weights back, stripping the weights back down from 140 down to 100 kilos, and I'm going to do 3 sets of 3. So here's the first set. Get myself racked, ready to go, position myself, and I'm going to work through 3 sets of pauses. I have sped this video up a little bit just to get through the content in the video, just to shorten the video down so it's not too long for you guys. So here we go again, set 2, rolling my knee sleeves up, get myself ready to go, making sure everything's spot on, with my hands, my feet, making sure I'm bracing correctly, and go through each rep. So first rep pause, second rep, third rep, all done with no belt, feeling really good, CNS is firing, I'm really pleased with that. So moving on to the next part of the session, and the main part of this video is we're trying to chase down that 50 strict handstand push-ups. So I'm just explaining here what it is I'm going to do. So for you guys, like I said, you can follow this in your own training. This is a 10-minute EMOM of strict handstand push-up. So here we are with the first set of 10. So if you are going to follow this workout, make sure you try and pick a sensible number and try and stick to that all the way through for each minute. I was averaging about 45 seconds rest. I have done this workout many a times, and I've done it every other week or every week depending on how my body is feeling, and I've managed to increase my shoulder volume and my shoulder strength whilst increasing my overall max volume and numbers. So when it comes to retesting, hopefully, fingers crossed, I can try and smash towards that 50 strict handstand push-up goal. So yeah, in the end in this video, I don't quite manage to go to plan. Unfortunately, when we get to set 8, as you can see here, I only managed 8, and then 8 I think for the last 2 sets. So unfortunately didn't manage to go to plan, but I'm quite happy with the volume. It's been nearly 12 months since I've started using this particular workout, so rather pleased. But as you can see here, standing around a bit and the fatigue is really starting to set in. So last set, I think I managed to get 8 again, and I have to break it up, and I'm starting to run out of time, and that's usually where we need to sort of tailor things back or retry again next week, let the body heal and go again next week. So we stop there, have a break, shake it out, go again, try and get those last 2 reps. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up my session there. I'm just outside the gym, so I'm going to head home in a minute. I don't know if you're able to hear the audio in the weightlifting part of the session today, but if you are interested, I follow the conjugate method, which is the Westside Barbell philosophy and training method. I highly recommend it if you are trying to improve your strength. So check out their Instagram, check out their YouTube page. They've got tons of information on their YouTube page about the training methodologies, and loads of free value, free tips. What else do I need to cover? Yeah, so at the end there, I had a humble experience of the 10-minute EMOM. I didn't quite get all the way to 10 reps for 10 minutes. I think I got to round 7 or 8 and I started to really burn out. But I did shoulders and I did some chest yesterday as well, so probably feeling a little bit fatigued on that, but not too upset by that. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up from here. If you can, share the channel, share the video. See you soon.